Hi everyone, it's Adele Di Casso here. I hope you're all well and having a great week. So today is the 1st of June. Can't believe we're in June already. It's absolutely flying by, this year is. So today, in today's video, I just want to talk to you a little bit about shyness and how it can affect us, and give you some tips and advice on how to deal with it, because I've been there myself. I'm still shy in certain situations today, but I have learned, how to handle it. I've actually embraced it, and I work with it now, so it doesn't have to hold me back anymore, which is absolutely, the best thing that ever happened to me when I realised that. And it was all down to, getting into personal development, just learning about, different things and how I, could better myself, become the best version of myself. And at some point I decided, right, that's enough. I'm not going to let this stop me anymore. I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to embrace my personality and work with it. And since then, life has just been amazing. It's really, really changed for me. So, there's lots of ways in which shyness can affect us. And I once, a few years ago, I did send out a little questionnaire to people just to ask them what shyness, meant to them. What did it stop them from doing? How did they feel that it, held them back and, and prevented them from moving forwards in life? And I just want to read some of the things out to you that people came back with. So some of the struggles were, they wanted to belong more. They wanted to have more of an input. They wanted to be seen, differently, because they felt like, people weren't seeing the real them because of their shyness. They wanted more confidence. They wanted to push past the shyness and cope with it. They were very nervous and awkward in social situations, had a lot of fear and self-doubt and belief, trouble socializing. Somebody said, I want to live the life I choose, not the one that fear dictates. Freedom to be myself, self-consciousness struggles. There's so many things that shyness can how it can make us feel. And I've experienced, most of those on that list myself. So I know how it feels. But, there's things we can do. There's things, we can start to think a little bit differently. We can put some different, actions and ideas into place. So I just want to go through some of those with you today. So the first thing is a quote that I always come back to by Robert Holden, and he said, "No amount of self-improvement can make up for a lack of self-acceptance. Self-acceptance has to come first before anything else can change." So it doesn't matter how many, personal development books you read, if you don't actually start to, appreciate yourself and treat yourself properly, then none of that, it's going to help, but it's not going to solve the problem completely. So, something I love to say to myself is, I love and accept myself. It's an amazing quote by Louise Hay. So I just repeat that often, and I write it down lots of times. I love and accept myself. The next thing you can do is upgrade your life wherever you can. So this is just simple things around the house. So, for example, I've mentioned it before, but if you have a hand soap in the bathrooms, upgrade it to a really good one, a really expensive hand wash. It doesn't have to cost you that much more than, the one that you were already buying. Have some nice candles around, have, the best bed linen that you can afford. Just look for ways in which you can upgrade, just little simple things to start with, and then, maybe progress on to more things later on. But just have some little things, even just a little corner of your house that feels really, really luxurious. Compliments, accept compliments, don't brush them off, because compliments are energy, and accepting a compliment will make you feel really, really good. It'll raise your vibration. It's really good, for both the person that's giving the compliment and you, the person that's accepting the compliment. So that's really, really important. Think about the impression that you're making on yourself. Most of the time we worry about the impression we're making on other people. We have to worry more about the impression we're making on ourselves, because it's the way we stand, the way we have our posture, our body language. It's all speaking to us. So, for you to love yourself, you've got to act like you love yourself and have that amazing posture. Stand up tall, look people in the eye, hold your shoulders back, just be proud of who you are. So the relationship you have with yourself also influences the relationships you have with other people. So, if you do want to gain more confidence when, socializing with other people, if you start with that relationship with yourself, it'll make it much easier when you're in, social situations with other people too. Another one is remind yourself often of what matters to you. So let me explain. If you're in a situation where you have to maybe give a presentation or speak up in front of other people and you're really nervous about it, something you can do is just go through your mind, and just think of things that matter to you. So people, things that you love, people that you love, your family, your pets, things like that. Just go through them in your mind and make a list. The other thing you can do is make a list of your strengths and go through those things in your mind as well. So things that you're really good at. Now, if you do this, if you think about things that you really value, that you're good at, it doesn't have to be anything to do with the presentation or the thing that you're actually doing that you're nervous about. But if you go through those things, it will, research has shown that by doing so, it gives you more confidence in the thing that you are doing. So it doesn't have to be anything to do with public speaking if you're giving a presentation that you're nervous about, but going through, a list of things that you value about yourself, or, going through a list of things that matter to you, will help you in that situation, even though it's nothing to do with it. Okay, the next one is a quote that I heard just recently in the past week. I was watching a TED talk on YouTube. I absolutely love TED talks, and this lady was just such an amazing, powerful lady with such a powerful message. She said, "Love yourself fully without having to perform or achieve." So how many times do we do it? Do we say to ourselves, look, I'll really, love myself. I'll really appreciate myself. I'll really be proud when I have done, X, or when I've brought so much money in, or when I've achieved this, when I've done that. You've got to love yourself unconditionally now, fully, without having to have any of these things, ticked off. You don't have to perform or achieve to love yourself. You just have to love yourself now. Another thing I picked up from Esther Hicks, who talks about the law of attraction. This is a great one for increasing confidence. She has a method called Wouldn't It Be Nice If? So in all areas of your life, you can start writing out sentences beginning with wouldn't it be nice if? So it's a way of sort of getting rid of the resistance. It's a really nice way of saying, wouldn't it be nice if I had X? So why not use this, to help you with your confidence? So wouldn't it be nice if I was confident? Wouldn't it be nice if I was, really proud of myself? Wouldn't it be nice if I was, if I enjoyed the situations that I'm currently nervous about? Wouldn't it be nice if, just think, write anything down. But starting it with that sentence will help to release the resistance and make it, just very light-hearted and more likely to happen in your life. And then the last thing I want to just talk about is who are your personal trainers for your mind? We have personal trainers when we go to the gym. A lot of people, put a lot of effort into creating the body that they want. We have to do the same with our minds. Who are your personal trainers for your mind? Who do you listen to regularly? Who do you listen to on a daily basis? Who do you read? Whose books do you read? You've got to have some people. Not, you don't need lots, but just choose a couple, 2 or 3 or 4 people that you listen to that lift you up, people that you love to listen to and make you feel good and, empower you, and just make sure you listen to them regularly every single day. I start my day listening to an affirmation that's repeated over and over again. I then move on to, when I'm coming back in the car from school, I'm listening to Esther Hicks. She's one of my favourite people to listen to. It sets me up for the day. My mind is just, it's ready to go. I feel so happy. I feel ready to start the day. So who are your personal trainers for your mind? Have a really good think about that. So hope those tips have helped you. I have a new course out at the moment, which is called 60 Minutes to Confident and Comfortable Communication. And it's all very, very simple things, similar to what I've been going through today, that will help you, to have that confidence when you're in social situations or in any situation where you feel like you need, to be your best self. So you can find that on Udemy. I'll put the link below the video here. You can also follow me on my new Facebook page, The Shy Entrepreneur. I'd love to see you there. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you all shortly. Bye for now.